Do you know where you can go to find some of the most richest people in history? And a place where you can go where it has some of the richest people ever lived in the world and some of the best ideas to be able to advance the world to the next level and advance technology. That place is in a graveyard, right? It's filled with a bunch of information that people did not execute on and eventually passed away. Or the people who did execute on information, they passed away after, living a luxurious life and being able to get to the next level and being able to just set generational wealth for their family, right? And I want to make this video because a lot of people don't like to take action because they procrastinate, and procrastination is the assassination of dreams and success. If you procrastinate, you're always. I'm gonna ask you right here. If you procrastinate and you just wait and wait, eventually you're gonna pass away. You're not gonna be able to change your life. You're not gonna be able to change your family life. At that point, your memory, your information, the knowledge, the things you could have changed the world with is all gonna get buried within the earth, right? And I just want to make this video to tell you guys you need to take action on the information that's in your mind. You need to take action on the dreams that you have in mind. You need to take action on the ideas that's literally raging through your mind that you want to do, but you're scared of failure. I want you to understand you 100% are going to fail if you don't actually take action on something. You may think, hey, if I never started, I never failed. But guess what? You are actually failing because you never started that thing. Because guess what? You could have actually succeeded, but because of the fact that you're not starting this thing, you're never gonna see how you could have accomplished these things. And guess what? A lot of people are scared of failure, but at the end of the day, when you fail, it's only temporary defeat, right? When you fail at something, it's only temporary defeat. You're gonna learn from those things, and it's gonna help you advance to the next thing. If you just keep going, 100% you will succeed because failure is only temporary, right? Failure is only temporary, but if you don't take action on those things, you're actually guaranteed to fail, right? You're guaranteed to fail if you actually don't take action. But there's a chance of success at that current time if you actually take action on that thing, or if you don't succeed at that thing, guess what? It's a lesson learned. You can apply it to the next thing that you try in life. You are guaranteed to fail in life if you're not taking action, right? If you don't want your memories to be buried below, if you don't want your legacy to be buried below, if you don't want your ideas to be buried below, you want them to continuously keep growing, pass on to the next generation, change the trajectory of your actual family, living in poverty or, living in low income, or, let's say you have one person that's successful in your family, and then guess what? That's not enough to fund the rest of the whole entire family. You want to be the person that fund the whole entire family. Guess what? How are you going to do that? Right? You have to become the person that's willing to take action so then you can teach the rest of your family, hey, it's okay to take action. It's okay to strive for the things that you want in life. It's okay to not always go with what people feel is safe and comfortable, because comfort is the enemy of success, right? You have to make sure you're willing to take action on the things that's actually in your mind, because guess what? You only fail when you give up, right? If you don't give up on something, you truly never fail. And if you actually stop doing whatever case may be, you stop doing something, guess what? That's a lesson learned. You can apply it to the next thing, right? You're guaranteed to fail if you do not take action. Guaranteed to fail if you do not take action. I got to stand up for this. You are guaranteed to fail if you do not take action on something, y'all. So please, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your financial well-being, for the sake of your life, for the sake of your sanity, for the sake of your freedom, please take action on the dreams that you have, right? If you want to go, all in on that business model, you want to start drop shipping, you want to start Turo, you want to start Etsy, you want to start real estate, you want to start whatever that thing is, you need to take action on these things, because guess what, y'all? At some point, I was scared. I don't want to take action on certain things. I will try certain things and I'll give up quick, right? Guess what? I failed at that thing temporarily. But guess what? All the things I failed at in life, guess what? I then applied that same information over to the next thing. And I told myself, if I shoot the darts at the board enough times, one of them is going to hit. One of them going to hit, because I refuse to live a life where I do not take action on the things that I want to, because I'm not going to be comfortable. I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to be comfortable in this state of just like working my 9-to-5 job, because guess what? It's miserable. It's miserable. It's absolutely miserable. And I know if I don't take action and get to the next point of life where I'm trying to get to, guess what? I'm always gonna be miserable in this thing just because it's safe. It's not comfortable, really. It's just safe, right? It's the thing like, I don't want to be living check to check, but guess what? It's safe. If I don't try this other thing, I never felt this thing. When it's like you're looking at things wrongly, you have to reprogram your mind. Stop thinking that you are comfortable. Stop doing certain things that's gonna prevent you from failure, because failure can teach you how to project your success onto the next thing. Is going to help you just be able to learn the information you need in order to succeed in the next thing, when a lot of people are just scared of failure, right? Embrace failure. If you fail at something, guess what? It doesn't matter what anybody else think, because guess what? You can use this information and apply to the next thing. I guarantee you, if you was to say, for example, you're speeding, right? Let me just, this is off the dome. You are speeding and you got a ticket. Guess what? You know not to speed anymore because you learned from that mistake. Because then you got a ticket. I bet I'm gonna apply that next time. I'm not gonna be speeding, at least when there's cops around. You know what I'm saying? I might get me a little radar to pick up when cops are around. Because guess what? The first time I got caught, and guess what? I don't get caught again. You know what I'm saying? So you learn from your mistakes, you learn from your failures, and you can apply them to the next thing to then be better at that thing. And learn from your mistakes, learn from your failures, and that's how you project. You traject onto the next levels and be able to be a lot more successful at whatever it is you're doing, right? If you go play football, you playing soccer, playing basketball, whatever the case may be, and you suck now, guess what? With practice over time and time again, guess what? You're shooting right now, like, dang, I'm missing all these shots, kicking the ball, I'm missing all these shots. But guess what? Now you're gonna learn from the fact that lack of not succeeding in that thing. You're gonna learn from that, you practicing, and now you can actually apply that in the future. You're on the things that you're learning, and then you're gonna be better at these things, right? So this is just a little yap session, because I just always I'm just gonna keep pushing you guys to make sure you're not giving up on things. You're actually going out, reaching for the skies, you know what I'm saying? Reaching for the stars and trying to achieve better things in life, because guess what? We have to be the ones to actually change our family trajectory. We have to be the ones to break generational curses, because we don't want to wait around for somebody else to do it. Guess what? Somebody has to pick up the slack. We have to be the main character in our story, right? If our family is not going to have that person who is going to be able to work hard and do what it takes to actually get to the next level and break generational curses and be able to build generational wealth, guess what? Be that person. Be the main character, right? Be the Goku in your story. All right, be the Luffy in your story. Be the what else? I don't even know any popular TV shows like that, right? But be the Shrek in your story. Be the hero. Be that main character. Save, time for your wife when she is pregnant with the big belly. You know what I'm saying? When your wife got the big belly, she going around pregnant. You don't want her at work, right? You don't want her at work. And if you want to prevent things like that from happening, your mom pregnant going to work, you're going to prevent things like that from happening instead of waiting on your dad to do it, waiting on your sister, waiting on your little siblings, your older siblings, waiting on your cousin, your auntie, whoever, your uncles, whoever to do it. Just be the person to do it, right? You might be like, oh, somebody's going to do it. Guess what? Nobody is going to do it. Just be the person to do it. If you wait around all day and waiting for somebody else to be the one to do it, you're going to be living in poverty for the rest of your life. You're going to be living in an uncomfortable situation and think you're playing it safe, but the whole time you're literally holding yourself back and your potential. All right, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one.